Bonjour everybody and welcome to another Paris vlog. So I really hope you guys enjoyed my What I Wore in Paris that I published a few weeks ago. I'll leave that one linked down below because that one really is a kind of touristy few days in Paris and what I wore. So today I'm back and I'm here with the two boys. I'm here with Carl, there he is, and Charlie in the background taking some photos. And we were here last night as guests of Paco Rabanne. Went to a fabulous event and we stayed at the beautiful Les Maurice Hotel. Today we are pretty much being tourists but with Instagram on our agenda. So I thought for today's vlog, because you've already seen me wandering around Paris in nice outfits, I thought I would do an Instagrammer's guide to Paris, because last time I feel like I picked up a few really good places, and today the two boys, look at them, they're there with their cameras. We've got all our equipment with us and we're trying to create some really nice content. So I thought I would make this vlog, yeah, an Instagram guide to Paris. So at the moment we're in the Jardin de Tuileries. I'm going to say right now, apologies for any bad or wrong pronunciation because I haven't learnt French since I was about 12 years old, so quite a long time ago. So yeah, we're in the Jardin de Tuileries and here is a really fabulous place for photos. You can get such fabulous depth of field because you have all of these gorgeous long avenues. Despite the fact that it's a weekend, it's still fairly quiet here. We're super lucky with the weather today. The lighting is perfect for photos. So let's get snapping. Depending on your Instagram grid, where we are now, the Place de la Concorde could be a really good option. Carl behind me, his grid is very neutral themed. He likes a lot of beige and white colours, so he's going to get some shots with this beautiful building behind me as his background. Also, it's a huge open space, so once again you can get tons of depth of field if that is your style. So let's see what photos Carl manages to get here at the Place de Concorde. Obviously this is also a very touristy place, so I would suggest coming here super early in the morning. It's about 11 o'clock now. Oh, and also traffic. You need to make sure you time it right with the traffic lights. But yeah, early in the morning is usually the best bet, lighting wise and busyness wise, to try and get that shot. Charlie is using the Olympus pen and the 75mm lens to shoot Carl, who is all the way over there, so he'll be getting some really good depth of field in this shot. Look at that bad boy. Both of which are really beautiful architecturally, so if you really like columns and stairs, then this is definitely a great place to come. Carl behind me is doing his thing on the steps. Going to get some really nice neutral backgrounds. You're not seeing that much of Paris here, but it's such an iconic building, so nice to get a couple of shots here as well. another place in Paris which is just pure Instagram goals is here, which is the Peninsula Hotel. I just met up with the girls for afternoon tea, as you saw a few clips of, and every single room, we keep exploring every single room here, is Instagram goals. So behind me is the reception area, the lobby. Let me show you this. So spectacular. Good morning, it's our second day in Paris and straight back onto the Instagram mission. Today we have woken up in a new apartment. We were so lucky to find this place. It is, I believe the apartment's name is Chamberlain, but if that's wrong I'll leave all the information below. And we are staying here as guests of Paris Perfect Rentals, and this could not be a more Instagrammable apartment. So that perfect Parisian picture for me has to tick 3 boxes. Eiffel Tower view, balcony, and coffee and macaroons. Okay, maybe that's 4 boxes, but this is exactly what we have here. So look behind me. The view from this apartment is directly out onto the Eiffel Tower. Let's go and have a look. So location-wise, this apartment is pretty much in the middle of Paris, and what more could we ask for? It's fairly small, but for Parisian standards, I really don't think it's too bad at all. It's very luxurious inside. You've got a really nice Pharaoh and Ball Mizzle colour on the walls, really nice kind of French, old shabby chic style furniture, excuse our stuff everywhere, but just really beautifully done up. I think if I had a Parisian apartment, it would look a little something like this. There's a really lovely little dining table. This bed here is a sofa bed, so Carl slept there last night. And then we've got a kitchen area, and they very kindly bought us some bits and bobs to get us started. Some milk, orange juice, wine, all the essentials. Through here is the bedroom where Charlie and I slept, also very beautiful and photogenic. You can see behind me. And then this side, you've got these sliding doors which open out into our bathroom, where Carl is busy Instagramming, getting some shots. There he is. And as you can see, once again, you can be lying in the bathtub overlooking the Eiffel Tower. So we definitely struck it lucky when it came to our apartment. Sadly, it is raining this morning, every blogger's nightmare. Hard to get good photos in the rain, but I'm gonna try my hardest now to get that perfect balcony shot. The boys got theirs yesterday while I was at the afternoon tea, which I'm really bummed out about because it was dark by the time I got here. But yeah, gonna try and get that shot, and I'm gonna show you how I'm going to edit it so that it hopefully doesn't look like it's grey and miserable outside. Also, marble sink. I feel like if you're a blogger or if you're aesthetically obsessed like I am, then you'll appreciate this marble sink. And a chandelier in the bathroom, because we're in Paris, so why not? Okay, so this is what's going on behind the scenes of my Paris balcony Eiffel Tower shot. I've got a soaking wet balcony. I'm using a towel. I'm going to sit on the towel, and then we've got, lighting is so strange, got my little ladder bag, and I put the flowers from the mantelpiece on the chair. The boys are ready to get snapping.
Charlie, say roll necks.
Yeah, we're all in our white roll necks today. Look at us. We look like 3 little insane asylum escapees.
3 snowballs.
3 snowballs. So Carl's gonna try and take the photo on an Olympus OMD, and Charlie's gonna take it on my phone because I'm not too sure about the lighting. So let's see how we get on. So I think we might have got the shot. I think it was probably one of the phone shots, but I was getting severely dripped on, so the shoot was cut short. Sadly, now we're checking out of our apartment. It's not been long enough. Hopefully next time we'll come for a little bit longer. And our next stop of the day, where I'm gonna sit and edit some photos, is the Angelina Cafe, which, yes, is a bit of a blogger cliche, but I've never been before, neither are the boys, so we're gonna go and check it out. Okay, so we're in Angelina's and I'm just editing my photos. So what I've done already is I've gone through my camera roll and I've put a little heart, so I've favorited the ones that I like. And then next I'm going into VSCO Cam, and I'm adding in a few of them. So I've gone to my favorites folder. These are the ones that I like, and I've taken one of them. And then what I normally do is I add a filter. And I personally really like the M5 filter. Take it down a little bit, and then also increase the brightness just a tad. Once that's done, I'm going to go into Facetune. This is one that I'm currently working on. So, as you probably saw, there's this ugly sign in the background, which obviously I don't want. So, I'm using the patch tool to slowly but surely get rid of it. So let me show you what I do. Click the patch tool, and then you grab a bit of the photo that you want to move. So I'm taking this bit here, and I'm patching it over the top of that bit. So it's not completely perfect. To a trained eye, you'd definitely be able to spot it. But for me, it's much better than having the sign in the way. Then I'm going to take the details tool, and I'm just going to paint over the roses to make them stand out a bit more. And the ladder sign. And a little bit on my hair as well. Okay. Alright, so now that I've saved it, last step is to go into Unum. This is the app I'm currently using to plan my grid. And I'm going to import the photo to see how it looks compared to the rest of my photos. Sadly, the weather is not on our side today, so we're not going to be getting any of those picture perfect shots, but we're trying our best. So we've come to the bridge with the beautiful lanterns that you can't see because my brolly's getting in the way. The Eiffel Tower is coming in and out of view with the clouds all over the place, covering it up. But yeah, I think we've got a few shots of the boys, which I'll show you on the screen now. Looking very cute, very couple-like with their brolly. And now we're heading to the Musée d'Armée. I'm just going to show you it basically, but I don't think we'll be able to get any nice photos here today, sadly. But I did get some really gorgeous ones here when I came to Paris 10 days ago, so I'll show you some of those. And the lighting that we got then was really, really perfect. Really nice to get some views of the Eiffel Tower in the background as well. Street where everybody comes to get that iconic walking across the road shot with the Eiffel Tower in the background. Sadly, as I said earlier, this weather is meaning that we're not going to be able to get that shot, but I will put one on the screen now. I think it was by Julia Hengel, and it was just the most beautiful shot ever. And it is Rue de Matusset, I think it's called. That's where you want to come on a nice sunny day, golden hour, to get that perfect shot. One place that you cannot miss out when you come to Paris is of course Jardin. So here we are in the boutique near the Rue Saint-Honore, which is also a really lovely shopping street. So why not pick up a couple of macaroons, perfect for those coffee flat lays later on. This one inside as a cafe is not that photogenic, it's a little bit dark, but we're just going to pick some up to take away and shoot them on the go later. This is the cafe.
Friends are here.